Hello again, this is Mr. Fox coming to you from Digifoxofficial Labs. Today we're going to give you an update on our Olympus DAO experiment that we've been doing for the past 9 days. So we did say we're going to go ahead and give you an update with 5 days, but with the whole market taking a crap, we decided to let it extend a little bit to see the outcome of said percentage yielding here on the Olympus DAO Finance Network. So going to CoinGecko, we see here that, oh, wrong one. Let's go to new tab to the right, go to CoinGecko, and we go to OHM, and that was a GHST. That's another metaverse coin that we highly recommended some time ago. But that's not what we're going on about today. Today we're going to go about on OHM token, OHM, also known as Olympus Finance. Looking here at the price, it's $500, almost even, with a total market cap of 2.9 billion. Now, this was 3 billion, a little bit higher, maybe like 3.1 billion when we first did this experiment. But as we see here, it did take a bit of a shit. We entered in a position roughly around, roughly around this area of $800 or so. And ever since then, it's actually been tanking. At the point of entry, we actually were lucky enough to get around 69 to 6,800% APY on our staking that we decided to experiment with. And now we're going to show you what exactly that is worth, even during this volatile market and essentially a bear market within the OHM token. So let's get right into it. This is not financial advice, nor are we financial advisors. Everything you've seen here, as well as heard here, is our opinion and serving as a diary down this blockchain space, specifically this OHM space. So, as we said, let's get right into it. If you're not familiar, it's a decentralized reserve currency on the Olympus DAO Finance. It's providing a decentralized staking, farming, being your own bank, essentially, as to managing your own finances. And as we scroll down here, we see that we have now officially broken the 7,000 APY, whereas like we stated earlier, we were actually in the high 6,000 APY when we entered into this project. Total value locked, 2.6 billion. The treasury currently holds 732 million. I'm not exactly sure of what this was, but go back when we started this project, but go ahead and look back at our previous videos and have a look-see for yourself. We're not going to go too much into this because we did cover most of this earlier on in the previous video, and we're just going to get right into it, really. So let's go into the app. Going into the app, our wallet is connected, and we see here that this is updated to 6,900 APY, still higher than what we got. The total value deposited is lower than what it was before, and we see here as we go to the staking area, our staking balance is 3.1255 OHM, which is what is the payout for staking your OHM original asset. We also see the ROI on a 5-day rate has increased. When we initially entered into a position here and staked it, it was actually 5.99% on a 5-day rate. So that has increased. The rewards are 0.0121 OHM. I believe that has stayed the same more or less. And next reward yield is 0.3896%, which I believe has increased just a little bit or maybe even stayed the same. So you're wondering maybe, well, so what, right? Like, let's see the goods. Well, as we've seen here, it's 3.1255. So to show proof of what we entered in when we staked, we're going to go to the Ethereum transaction on etherscan.io. And we can see here our initial investment of $1,400 was at 2.81 OHM, with the price of OHM currently being $500. So as you can see here, we own 3 OHM, and with the simple mathematics, we can honestly see that we might very well be a little bit in the negative. But to compensate with that, they've increased the percentage yield. So let's just do some quick maths here. If we have 2.81 OHM, and we purchased it at, I believe it was roughly around, oh, gollies, I believe it was $800, right? So we're going to multiply that by, no, we're not going to multiply that. My math is a little bit off. We're going to multiply it by, I believe it was, like I said, like $800, right? So we dropped roughly around $2,200 in ohm, and it is currently valued at $1,400. So we are currently in the negative. I misspoke earlier. So we are currently in the negative of 1420. 1420 equals $828. So in the past 9 days, we have an unrealized loss of $828. Yet again, in summary, we spent $2,200, and it is currently worth $1,400 with a loss of $828. So what's the big deal? Why are we not pulling our money out right now, especially when we're having some huge volatility currently in the whole crypto space? Well, simple really. We actually own now, because of the percentage yield, we own 3 ohm, 3.12. Now, going back to the price, once it's all said and done, we all agree that the bull market on a macro scale is not over. It's far from over. We probably have quite a few months left before everything goes bust, and that includes probably all markets across the board, crypto space and stock market and things of that nature, housing. So looking at this, if we are able to turn around and bounce back up to all-time highs, where each ohm is $1,000, we have acquired more ohm, at which point then we would have turned $2,400 into roughly around $4,000. So we would have doubled our money as of today. Let's say if that happens tomorrow, which is not. So the game here is not looking at the US dollar amount or any currency that you're currently in, depending on the country. But the trick is to look at how much ohm you have when we're increasing in this bull market. That is the objective. It's just like you've got to stack your sats. You've got to accumulate more Ethereum. And all these other coins are literally a on-ramp of creating a return on your investment to purchase more Bitcoin, purchase more Ethereum, to purchase more Chainlink, things that are going to be around for many years to come. And that is the same analogy we are using for this, at which point we will be exiting a position, but that has yet to come. So that's just our update. As you can see, we are definitely in the negative. Probably what is that, like maybe like 25% at a loss. We're not worried. They compensated us with increasing the APY on a yearly basis, as well as the 5-day rate of return. So we are not too worried. It is a bit gut-wrenching knowing that you lost some USD, but again, it's unrealized. And if there's a lot of conviction in this project, which with the total value locked currently, the total value deposited, I mean, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. So we are definitely a small shrimp in this massive sea of whales, but at the same time, we just got to be a little bit quicker, right? So with all that said, happy days, happy trading, and thank you for watching this experiment with us.